treacherous winds and shimmering heat have combined to make the King of 2 Miles marksmanship competition a challenge like no other. 50 of the best extreme long-range shooters in the world have come to test their skills, but so far, only one has qualified for the final round. Today, 4 others try to qualify for a spot in the finals. Welcome to the King of 2 Miles, presented by Applied Ballistics, coming to you from the NRA Whittington Center in Raton, New Mexico. I'm Ted Jones. Joining me today will be Paul Phillips. Let's take a look at the qualifying format right here. Qualifying on target number 1, you're allowed 5 shots. Then, as you can see on targets 2, 3, and 4, you only get 3 shots. Here's the catch, though. If you miss on any one of those targets hitting it, you're out of competition. Let's take a look at those targets. Target number 1, 1,550 yards, not quite a mile. The target's only 24 inches by 37 inches, about 2 to 3. Target number 2, 1,700 yards. We move further out, and that can be very difficult. Almost a mile. Target 3, you're over a mile. 1,890 yards, and the size of the target changes to 30 inches by 37, as it does on target number 4, which is 1,990 yards. Our expert analyst Paul Phillips will explain about the different bullets they use in this competition.
At King of 2 Mile this year, we got different calibers being represented. 50 caliber, 416, 408, 375, 338. All of those are good cartridges at extreme long range. They have their ups and downs and benefits. The 50 caliber rifles, known in the military for a long time usage, they have big old heavy bullets and they travel around 2,700 feet per second, all the way down to the 338 with a 300 grain burger, traveling about 2,900 feet per second. Today, you're gonna have a lot of different philosophies on what works better, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Let's meet our first shooter. This is Chuck Garrison out of Binghamton, New York. He's going to try the cold bore gong shot. What is that, Paul?
The cold bore gong shot is an additional shot that was added to the competition for fun, just to see how well people could have their elevation and windage to take one shot without any practice shots.
Yeah, that's a very small target he had to do, too. Here we go. This one counts. Target 1, shot 1, and a miss.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't adjust properly off that gong shot. They should have had a good 0 with that. Let's see if they can pick up the spot on this next one and make a hit.
He made an adjustment, and it worked out well, a hit.
Now that he's on target, he needs to have a sense of urgency and just keep rolling through these shots.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, friends, let me tell you. And it ain't broke.
Looks like he's a little low there. He just needs to favor high and let it go.
Well, there we saw the spotter. He hits number 4.
Yeah, those last 3 shots he shot were probably within about 8-10 inches. That was a good group.
And on that 5th shot, he had a miss right there. But hey, 3 out of 5, not bad. He'll move on to number 2. Let's look at the shot placement. You can see the 3 hits were all along the bottom there. But hey, they count. He gets to go to target number 2. And we'll do that right now.
So the other shooters you've been watching in the past, they weren't able to make the corrections to the next plate. As you notice, the first shot was low. So these elevations in ballistics have to be right on the point to make these hits. I mean, if you're not doing the ballistics properly, this is how crucial it is to make impacts at the second plate.
Another miss on shot number 2. He only has 1 more. Got to hit this one. Pressure's on.
This is where you just need to take a deep breath, relax, and a nice, slow trigger squeeze.
And, well, he did not do that because he missed 3 of them. 3 misses on target 2, you're out. We asked him, what do you think you did wrong?
A lot of times it's not good to play with your windage now too much. If you can see where you hit, like and the dust kicks up around the target, what you'll do is just using the reticle in your scope with your markings, you'll just hold off, because if you start playing with your windage, you're basically screwing yourself.
We'll take a pause from the competition to go to the Welcome Center and catch up with the curator who will tell us a little bit about the history of these high caliber collections.
This is a very custom handgun. It was built by the gentleman that actually brought it in and loaned it to us. It took him 4 years to build it. It's built on a Webley and Lamat type action. The Webley, because it's a break action, it actually breaks open like a Webley. And the Lamat comes in, you know, if you go back in your history books, the Lamat is a percussion revolver that fired both regular cap and ball plus a shotgun shell. This gun does the same thing, but only it's a modern metallic cartridge. It'll hold 12 rounds of .357 Maxim and one 28-gauge shotgun shell. The gun took 4 years for this gentleman to build, and it weighs 11 pounds. It's not exactly your grandma's purse gun.
Indeed, it's not. We'll take a break right now. When we come back, Dan Schmidtko. We'll have more of King of 2 Miles presented by Applied Ballistics.